Fire in your face. Trying to take these streets again, you heard? No more playing, man.
New Flow 935 inside the Trauma Unit. Friday Night Fire. Raekwon and J Wyze on the MIC, and we got a special guest in here, man. We got a legend in the building. I'm talking about Raekwon, representing the Wu-Tang Clan, and himself first and foremost. What's going on, King?
What up, famo? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm excited. It's Caribana Friday. I got Raekwon in the building. I mean, this is a good life.
This is live, man. It's my first Caribana, man. For real, for what I'm seeing, B, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on over the weekend out here.
Well, see, that was
good.
gonna be my first question. If you've ever been out to Caribana before, so
Yeah.
you never been out, you gotta hit the parade tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on something. I'm gonna be on the float or something, you know what I mean? Probably a good branch or something, you know, good Jamaican food or something. Just watching the things go by, you know.
Yeah, man. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to watch, man. So
Yeah.
you enjoy yourself. People, we get down. I mean, this is our time of year.
No
But
question.
I mean, speaking of the year, events, big things going on. Let's talk about what everybody want to know about. Only built for Cuban Linx 2.
Yeah, yo, straight up. Like I said, you know what I mean, before, you know, I'm just amazed at the people that really respected that album when we did it. And it's like it's for them right now. Like when I tell you I've been all over the world and this album is so important to hip hop and to the fans that I'm glad it's here, man. It's here. September 8th is on. You know what I mean? For anybody that's from another country, it come out September 7th. And it's a powerful album, B. Like I said, when you want real hip hop, you want real rap at its best, it's like this time I really did my thing. Word to everything, did my thing.
For real. And why now? Because I mean, you could have did it right after. You know what I mean? You could have did it since the 90s. I mean, this is years and years later. Why is now the perfect time?
It's because, you know, like I said at first when we did the first thing, it wasn't really about doing the second one, you know what I mean? Because that was something that we already did and we never really try to outdo what we already put out there, you know what I mean? But it was so much of a request for it. And you know, at the same token, you know, I happen to be like the third dude out of the crew to get a record deal, you know what I mean, a single record deal. So it's like, you know, I had to let everybody else get their shine too, which took out a lot of time. And you know, we knew people was even asking for Cuban Linx then,
right.
But it was just about the family, about me being loyal and making sure that everybody get their slot, but still really not knowing how serious everybody wants Cuban Linx 2, because I never seen no artist go through this, man, especially 15 years of being in the game, and they just be like, yo, can we get this? Like they like people are really fiended out for Cuban Linx 2. So it's like, yo, we made it, man, and it's here for you, finally.
I mean, I understand it because I remember where I was when I heard Only Built for Cuban Linx the first time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember that whole vibe and that whole time in my life. So what I want to ask you is, what was it like for you in that time? When, you know what I mean, in that time around, I mean, those days I was playing ball, running with my homies. What were you doing in that time?
Yo, man, we was living in the streets, man, for real. Like, you know, like my life story is really, I tell you everything on wax. But we was out there, man. We was into them different kind of things, and you know, really just trying to be men at an early age. And you know, I've been infatuated by that inner city drug mentality lifestyle, you know. So when I came in the game, I knew that I had a passion for MCing and stuff like that, but overall I didn't really, all I could do was give you what I knew how to do, which is talk that talk.
Yeah.
And when we built that up, like I said, we wasn't thinking about a record deal or, you know, if it's gonna be played on the radio or whatever. It was just about representing your town and where you from and how you get down. And that's all I did. I just came in with what I know, what I live, you know. So that's why when you see me paint these pictures and they come out so vivid or whatever, it's because I've been a part of that platform of you know, growing up like that. Like 90% of my homies is like, this is all we ever did. So when I came in, I started talking about ways to get out of it. You know what I mean? Hitting you with stories that take place in the cities, and you know, just letting you know how I go down. And that's all I knew how to do, but I put that on wax though.
For real. Now people always, I mean, I was I do research anytime I got an interview coming up, do my reading and whatnot. And
Yeah.
the one word I saw like about 1,000,000 times from 1,000,000 different writers describing you is cinematic. That's the word that, you know what I mean? Everywhere I went is, Ray's work is cinematic. Wikipedia says cinematic. Everybody's stamping that stamp on it. And it got me to wondering how much of the cinema actually affects the way you sit down and put together your bars, you know what I mean? How much of that influences your work when you go in the studio?
Well, number one, my life is a movie, homie. Straight up and down, tell you no lie. I've been influenced by the Caribbean culture. You know what I mean? They taught me how to be men. They came in our neighborhood and enlightened us with so many different ways of growing up and being responsible and recognizing your business.
No doubt.
We grew up kind of like old men at a young age. So whatever I talk to you about, it's like I'm constantly knowing and understanding what I'm giving you, which is real street life music. I understand I may not be the MC that could be on the radio 24/7. That's not my cause. That's why I always say, yo, it's only dope because I'm representing that poor part still. You know what I mean? Of coming up under them circumstances, man. Like I said, man, enough respect the Guyanese, enough respect the Trinidadian, like these are people I grew up with, famo.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So when I touch that mic, I know that when I get off that mic, I'm going back to this life, to where this is where this taught me how to be a man, and this is all I'm spitting on wax, man. And that's why I become cinematic, because I may hear something that may give me that flow to feel right back in that project hallway again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With not worrying about what anybody else may think. It's just really me just going back to being an MC. And that's what I did on this album. Like, this album is really cocaine rap, man. It's cocaine rap, man. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like, drugs is being dealt with and smoked or whatever. I mean, it's just that kind of formula that I think that the early 90s was loving, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that classic vibes.
No doubt.
All right, man, let's get to why you here in T-Dot right now in Canada. You guys going out tomorrow night, right? Out to do the show out in Grand Bend?
Yeah. It's going to be popping, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we glad to be here first and foremost. Never ever had a problem with coming out to Toronto, Canada in general, so we're going to have a nice time, though. The party going to be off the hook. You know what I mean? We're going to let some exclusives fly. And we're going to just vibe out, man. Hold up.
All right, we're about to get into some music right now, so we're going to be playing the new thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, man.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing the new thing. We got the new music right here, so why don't you give me just an intro for it?
Yo, man, straight up and down, man. This the album of all albums, man. This the king of all kings talking. All praises due to the Father. This is the record, man. It's called The House of Flying Daggers. Straight up. Y'all wanted us to go back? It's time to go back now. House of Flying Daggers. Get it in, bro.